What's going on, YouTube? It's your man Azrael, the one coming at you. Y'all know what this is, and y'all know what this is about. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with the perfunctory and dispense with all my pre-video ramblings. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and do your thing in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what's on your mind. So I saw a Facebook post, and I'm gonna link it hopefully when I get back to the computer. About a grandmother who, well, long story short, she pulled a knife out on her unruly grandson. Now, if that wasn't disturbing enough, what was truly disturbing, if you want to follow my meaning here, was people were actually co-signing it. And this lets you know, ladies and gentlemen, that, well, black children in today's time have no hope for success in life. Because right from the start, bad ideas, bad parenting practices, bad everything is being foisted on these children. Let me explain. Many black folks seem to believe that instilling terror in their children is the means to which they will become healthy, well-adjusted adults. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a parent that is in favor of spanking. I'm a parent in favor of making sure I make sure my kids are in line. I know I just said make sure twice, but bear with me. However, there comes a fine line, people, where it goes from being discipline and tough love to fucking abuse. When was it okay? Somebody tell me, when was it okay that you could pull out a pocket knife on a child and threaten him with it, and no one bats an eyelash? Somebody tell me when that was okay. Because frankly, I'm not seeing that. I mean, I really am not. You see, I think as a parent, and maybe because I'm just new at this, so I might be a little bit naive, but I tend to think that the best way to raise one's children is to balance discipline, tough love, and mutual respect. I want my kids to obey me not because they're afraid of me, because they respect me, because they know to fail me, the biggest and most powerful pain they can feel is that they failed somebody who put their absolute faith and trust in them to do the right thing. Now, here's the backdrop. Apparently, the kid was getting bucked with his grandmother. Now, most of y'all know I'm Southern, so it ain't no strange thing for grandma to tune your ass up if you got out of line. Hell, grandma got in on it, mom and dad got some too. You got your ass thoroughly tested if you got disrespectful with your elders. Hell, and even in some circles, the neighbors who you got disrespectful with was allowed to tune your ass up. And I get that. I mean, I get that. But the kid got to the point where grandma had to reach in her purse and pull out a blade and threaten to stick this little boy with it. And I'm going to link the video, so not only can you go see this, you can go read the comments for yourself. Now, what appalled me was not just the fact that grandma did this, but what appalled me was that there was a high number of people, mostly black women, who thought this shit was normal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is precisely why I am now saying my sons can never date an American black woman, and if he does, I will fucking disown him with a quickness. Because anyone, and I mean anyone, who can honestly say out of their fucking pie holes that that is okay and that's normal has no right to put themselves as a part of my genetic pool. It's just not gonna happen. Now, again, I'm all for tough love and discipline, but I'm not about terrorizing these kids. And let's be honest here. If you're black in America in this day and age, oftentimes than not, you are getting terrorized in your own home growing up. When I grew up, of course, people were hitting their kids with anything they could find, and they still are. And they're going above and beyond the shit I used to get hit with. Now, for me, fortunately, it was just simple switches, belts, and at some point when I got old enough, my mother started raising fists. My father started raising fists. I got the point. Got it. But you're pulling out a deadly implement? Where the fuck they do that at? And people are saying, well, she's saving him from the police. No, you stupid son of a bitch. You are not saving your kid from the police. You are pushing him to the police. Why? Because he's going to think that shit is normal. Why? Because as soon as he sees that violence is a response to something that he doesn't like, he's going to employ it. And what's going to happen? He's going to fear you. And if he obeys you out of fear, you gain nothing. Eventually, he will get to a point where he doesn't fear you. And he's going to do what the fuck he wants. And then, like typical black females, what you're going to do is you're going to go holler for daddy. Only this time, dad ain't going to give a shit. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to close this video with this because I know it's kind of a short video and I wanted to keep it short. If you're going to talk about doing right by your kids, the first thing and foremost in doing right by your kids is getting them to obey you out of respect and not fear. Y'all gotta stop abusing your fucking kids. Abusing your kids ain't gonna get you anything but a delayed sentence to a jail cell for yourself or the kid you're gonna go visit, or a grave. Most of y'all don't understand that you don't discipline your kids when you're angry. You discipline them when you got a level head. So you're going to go overboard and too far. And what should happen to the grandmother is that she should be arrested. And the mother should be arrested. And the father, who was also in the vehicle, should be arrested. Hate it or love it, that's my opinion. You ain't got to like how I feel about it, but that's just what it is. Understand that children aren't supposed to be our friends as parents. They're not. But they're supposed to be people that we have charge over, whose lives matter. Because when we're gone, they are the evidence that we were here. And what we teach them is the legacy we leave behind. And the problem in the black community is our legacy is one of violence, destruction, and fear. When you come to this channel looking for change solutions, understand that change starts with one. Good night.